Hi, I'm Bridget Anderson and I work with Patronicity. We're a crowdfunding platform designed to help build vibrant communities. We're here to walk you through the creation of your project page, which creates the foundation of your campaign. This is crafting a successful campaign page. If you're applying to a Patronicity sponsor or partner program, your page serves as your application. But program details can be found on your programs page, and this video is not inclusive of all the program requirements. Let's get started. When you begin your project page, you'll be prompted to create your Patronicity account and profile. Once that's done, you can start a campaign page. Make sure you're logged in. Your username is the email address you use to create your account. Click Begin a Campaign Page to start your project page. You'll be directed to enter your goal amount, the name of your project or campaign, and your region. The goal amount and the name or title of your campaign or project can be changed later. Your region or location will help us identify any sponsored or programs near you. Once you fill that information out, you will notice the admin panel at the top of your page. Here you will see the view section, which allows you to see how visitors to the page will view your page. Edit, which will allow you to build your page. Donors, which breaks down your donor information and data. Financials, which lists your online, offline donations and has a full listing of fees and relevant financial information. Help and Tips provides a series of resources to help you build your page and run a successful campaign. And the Insights tab allows you to learn more about sharing and your campaign's overall sharing. First, you'll want to click the Edit section. This is where you spend most of the time and will fill in all of the information relative to your campaign. On the left-hand side, you'll see green check marks when all of the information that we need to complete your page has been submitted. Notice those with a red X still need to be filled in or completed. So to get started, again, we'll need your campaign goal, a campaign title, a funding type, campaign objective. So let's start with a campaign goal. This is the amount you want to raise. Be realistic. This amount can be changed later. Funding type. This is the type of funding model for your campaign. Each has benefits depending on your project. Partial funding means you keep whatever you raise. All or nothing, you either raise it all by the deadline or you don't get anything. Contributions are held as pledges until the campaign hits the goal. Campaign title. Keep this short and make sure it easily identifies your project. Campaign tagline. Again, keep this one short as well. A simple sentence will do. Think of active verbs to begin. This will let people know what you're doing with the campaign as briefly and as quickly as possible. Campaign image. This is what people will see when you share your page on social media. If you don't have a video, it'll be the main image at the top of your page. So make sure you choose something that is eye-catching and engaging. On this page, you will be asked to upload a campaign image. To show up properly on the web, your image should be high quality. This will be the image that shows up at the top of your page. You will also indicate your campaign duration here. Identify when you need the money by. We recommend 30 to 45 days tend to be better performing campaigns because it creates a sense of urgency for your donors. Again, this will be the place where you add your location. Start typing the address of your project or an address nearby and then choose the location from the drop-down options. This will allow the Patronicity system to generate a map of where your project will be located. Tell your story. This is the description of your campaign to tell your audience the story about the project and why it matters. For every 2 paragraphs, make sure to include a relevant picture collage with a width of at least 700 pixels. Images speak 1,000 words, so make sure you have permission to use these photos. Once you enter the text editor, you will see the guidelines for how to build your page. It's really important to break your campaign down into 3 sections. What is your project and its impact? Why is it important? And how people can help. Our guides go into depth about how to create a helpful narrative, and while you're typing or creating the text, you can actually use our guide on the right-hand side. Next, Enhance. The Enhance tab gives you the opportunity to add in some elements that will make your page stronger and more likely to receive donations. Video. It's worth noting that campaigns that have a video raise 70% more funds. The real power of the video is having community leaders speak on behalf of the project. This will lead them to bring their networks to the campaign. If you decide to make a video, keep the following in mind. Research shows that the most effective videos are under 3 minutes. The first 30 seconds are the most critical, therefore the first 30 seconds need to be the most captivating. And feel free to base or structure the video on your campaign page. Also, it's important that you upload your video to YouTube or Vimeo and copy and paste that link into our page here. You cannot, unfortunately, simply update a video file to our platform. Team members. If you have one or more person helping to create your campaign or managing donations, you should enter their email here. In order to have admin access to the page, they will have to create a patronicity.com account. You can have as many team members added as you'd like, but keep in mind that everyone listed here will receive email updates every time a donation is made or edited. Sponsor. If you are eligible for a matching program, you will see your sponsor information located here. Nonprofit. If donations made to your organization are eligible for tax deduction because you're a 501c3, 501c4, or a municipality, here's where you put your organization's tax information. Your tax ID is your federal EIN. It's important for this information to be on your page so donors know that their contribution could be tax deductible. Campaign short URL. This is a really important part of your campaign. Here, you create a shortened URL that is easier to use on printed materials when you want to share your campaign. Try not to make it generic. Make it relatable to your specific project or community. At the same time, don't make it very long or complicated. Again, using the name of your campaign title or the name of your campaign here is best. Social links. You should provide at least one link to an active social media page that will post updates about your campaign and then your project. You can also share a link to any existing website. Try to use a page that already has a strong following rather than a page you've just created with no following. Giving levels. Creating giving levels or rewards that you give donors to support your campaign is a great way to provide a perk for those donating. Each project has something different to offer its donors. Providing a variety of giving levels is an easy way to demonstrate to donors that you appreciate all levels of support. This can be especially important for donors who can only give $5, $10, or $20 amounts. If you provide a creative and unique giving level for those higher amounts, donors might be convinced to donate more generously than otherwise. At the very least, the giving levels provide you an opportunity to think outside the box and be clever with your project's presentation. Be careful not to heavily impact your budget with these giving levels. Try to think of things that are free or no cost for you to produce, such as naming rights. You can also focus on impact rewards by letting people know exactly what their donation will provide. For example, if you'd like to plant a boxwood tree, create a level that says boxwood level. And then in the description indicate that their donation at that level will provide the planting of a boxwood tree. Payment information. This section does not need to be filled out when you first start your campaign. However, will need to be filled in by the time your campaign ends. Make sure you fill in the information for your organization's bank account. Sponsor. If you are eligible for a matching program, you will see sponsor information. This information is requested by the sponsor. Your campaign coach will help you complete this section. When you've completed your page, you should see the orange Submit for Review button in the top right corner of the page. This is under campaign status. This section of the page will likely change throughout your campaign. When you're ready, click the Submit for Review button to alert your Patronicity coach that it's ready for review. Your Patronicity coach will review the campaign, and once they've approved, they will update your campaign status to approved. Once your campaign is ready to go live, your campaign coach will again update the page so that your campaign status will see Go Live. You must click the Go Live button. That way you have control over when your campaign will launch. Another feature, or two specific features that are not usable until your campaign is live, is the Update Donor button and Offline Donation. Update Donor button allows you to send emails to your donors through the Patronicity platform. And this is a very important tool for keeping your donors engaged throughout the process. If you want to provide a project update to your page, but don't want to send an email to your entire donor list, make sure you uncheck the box at the bottom of the editor that says Send Update Email. Add offline donations. Offline donations are checks or cash. You can enter offline donations by clicking the Add Offline Donation button and filling in the information that's required. Anything in red is the required information. It's important to note not every donation, not all features of the donation are editable. You'll also be able to notice that you can indicate if a donation is coming from an individual or a group. This is particularly helpful if a civic organization donates to your campaign. Social media quick shares. After your campaign is live, make sure you share it on all your social media platforms. You can also encourage folks to quickly and easily share using our social media quick shares at the top of the page. You can also see who all has donated so far. Project resources. Because we're real people, you have an opportunity to reach out to us at any time. You should see your campaign page. You should see your campaign coach listed on the left-hand side. You can click the Ask Me Anything button to send us an email so we can quickly answer questions. Many of the questions you might have can be answered on our Help and Tips section. You'll see a list of all of our resources to help you build a successful campaign. Still have questions? Don't worry. Our team will coach you through the components to help you set up for success and work alongside you during your campaign. If you need anything, email us at info@patronicity.com or check out any of our guides located on the campaign page under the Resources tab. Good luck and happy crowdfunding.